When we say a person is crazy, we often say they're not all there. Now go to the opposite of that and visualize a person who is completely there, or who is completely here. A person who lives totally and absolutely now. That doesn't mean he's incapable of thinking about the past or the future, because thoughts about the past and about the future are included in the present. You have them now. But imagine the kind of person who is not distracted, who when he talks to you, it really gives you his whole being. Somebody who, first of all, he's completely here, and he's so much here that you can't faze him.
Good morning. Nothing like getting out of bed at 6 a.m. to shoot a little B-roll, but today is kind of like a mystery vlog for me. It's either going to be a local one, or I'm going to head to downtown Toronto because I have some jobs I need to pick up. So it's either going to be a spontaneous Toronto adventure or a local vlog. Let's get into it. With the angels in heaven and God has Well, just got word that the jobs are ready for pickup, so I guess I'm going to Toronto. I don't know what time I'll actually get downtown, so I'll just pick up the camera when I'm in the city. 5 hours later, I finally made it downtown, so welcome to another spontaneous Toronto vlog. What are we gonna get up to? Who knows? Well, I'll tell you what, the one thing I do know is it's a beautiful day. I decided to come down to the lake to soak in a little bit of the sun. When you're in the downtown core, the buildings kind of block it, and since sun is such a rarity here in Canada during the winters, gotta soak it in while you can. So, the other day I was chatting in the Discord with the homies and someone asked a really good question, and I thought I'd present it to you guys to hear your thoughts on it and we could talk about it in the comments. So, they asked, do you think creativity comes naturally or it's something that could be formed? So pretty much, do you think these creative and artists that we look up to, do you think that's something they were born with, or do you think they worked and learned their craft to get to where they are? And my answer was kind of a little bit of a mix of both. I think, yeah, you can always, in anything you do in life, you can always improve and get better with practice. Repetition, consistency is always going to take you to another level. But at the same time, I do think those true, really gifted creative artists are just born with something and wired a little differently. A good example I have, some of you guys may know, I started off my creative journey as a music producer. And one thing I found working with other artists, musicians, and producers is they either had that ear and they can tell if a note was in key or they couldn't. And it didn't make one or the other a better musician or producer, but it just was something that they had gifted within them that they could tell if something was in key or not. And that's just something I think they were born with. And yeah, so I think it's a little bit of both. You can obviously always improve through practice, but at the same time, I do think those true gifted creative artists are just wired a little differently. So let me know what you guys think in the comments about that. Well, I'm just gonna enjoy the last few minutes of light here. Beautiful scenes in front of me, and then I'm gonna head into Tim Hortons, charge my camera batteries up a little, and then we'll head out for our night adventure. But man, what a beautiful evening. Like, This is incredible. Here's the thing about Toronto. On nights like this, it makes me really want to live here. Like, I don't know if it's because I don't come here often or I don't actually live in the city, so when I come, it's a special time and it's just an absolute treat. But I think it'd be great for the vlog as well. Like, if I lived downtown in like a condo or something, I think I could daily vlog. I think it'd be really fun, but this channel needs to be able to financially support that and able to do that. Yeah, if we get these numbers up and I get whatever, a couple grand a month from the channel, I would strongly consider moving to the city and daily vlogging. Let me know, would you guys be down for that? I think it would be pretty epic, but I don't know if I could live here, but I think I could handle a year stint for sure. All right, that's whack. After 30 minutes, only got 30%. That's probably the thing I hate the most about this camera, besides the stability, is the battery life. It is absolute garbage. Well, it's about that time. I'm 8 kilometers into my journey and I'm getting pretty hungry, so let's grab a little food, but let's go quick and easy. Well, I'll tell you what, I'll never say no to some tacos. 3 for $9.59?
Yeah, plus tax.
Yeah, okay, I'll do that. Absolutely devoured 3 tacos. Now I think I'm just gonna slowly make my way back to the condo.
Como éramos felices cuando andábamos así y estábamos contentos, pues contentos hasta el fin. Alejándose de mi alma, se fue, hasta llegar al olvido. Se fue, llevando en sí mi vida. Dejando mi alma rota.
Alright, made it to the condo. I'm just gonna head up and start editing this video, so I'm just gonna wrap this one up here. If you made it to the end of this spontaneous Toronto vlog, I appreciate you. Thank you to my Patreons for keeping the dream alive, and I'll see you guys in the next one.